Hey, allow me to remind you that there will be life after 9th of August. Yes, you've heard me right. There shall be life after 9th of August 2022. If you have forgotten, allow me to remind you that election comes and go after every 5 years. But you know what? You and me still remains. Yes, if this is your first election, understand that. And if you have been here long enough, I'm sure you know what I am talking about. My name is Martin, and this is Big Brother Advice Corner, a channel that tries to fuel the flames and keeps the engine moving. A channel that tries to challenge you to be the better version of who you are. If it is your first time to join us, please consider subscribing to this channel. And for my regular subscribers, or the returning subscribers for that matter, I salute you. I just want you to know that we can't do it without you. We are who we are today because of you. To everybody listening to me today, allow me to challenge you that it is pointless to subscribe to Big Brother Advice Corner without watching our videos. You are not helping us, right? So please today, take your time, watch this video. Then, subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that each and every time we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let's jump over to our today's discussion. In the next 8 days, my beloved country Kenya will be going to the ballot. Yes, we are going to elect the president, the governor, senator, members of county assembly, women rep, and members of parliament. I want you to take some time and ask yourself this. How has life been in Kenya for the past 8 months? How many visitors have visited you? How many big cars have you seen cruising into your village or into your estate for that matter? How many campaigns and messages have you seen spreading in all the social medias and even the television? Why is it that they have never been there in the past 3 years or so? Why now? And you know why? It's because somebody has applied for a job. A job that if they secure, they can go back and sleep. Because for the next 5 years, they are sure bet of earning a monthly salary, of being called the big man or the big woman for that matter. Yes, There will be the big boys and the big girls for that matter. What about you and me? In the next 8 days, you will go to that ballot and you will cast your ballot to your preferred candidate of the president. Are you aware that by the mere doing that, you are going to give your president an opportunity to earn 1.65 million Kenya shillings every month? When you will take that paper and take the position of your preferred governor, are you aware that you are giving the governor the opportunity to earn 920,000 Kenya shillings on the lower side every month? You will elect your preferred senator. Are you aware that that senator will be earning close to 760,000 Kenya shillings every month? What about your preferred member of parliament? You are going to give him a job where he is going to earn close to 1 million or 1.1 every month. What about your women representative? She is going to earn 710,000 every month. And finally, for your member of county assembly, also known as the MCA, you are giving them the power to go home with 400,000 Kenya shillings every month. And you know what? The figures that you had me quote are just what is in the limelight. They are the big boys and the big ladies for that matter. There are opportunities that come with the virtue of them being in that office. So I am sure that the figures I'm talking about is on the lesser side. So then tell me, Kenyans, how much is your salary? If you have salary for that matter. When you're giving somebody an opportunity to earn 1.65 and you're taking home maybe 10,000, maybe 20,000, maybe 30,000, maybe 50,000, or even 7,000 or 6,000 for that matter. What then do you expect from this person? In the past 8 months, they have visited us a lot. They have even brought goodies. Yes, you might have earned 200 or 300 or 1,000 from these people. Do you think it's because they love us? Do you think it's for free? It's not for free. Some of them, it's not their first time to hold those offices. So how sure are we that the money that they're giving you is not your money, that they denied you in one way or another? And maybe for those who want those positions for the first time, have you taken your time to ask yourself, where have they gotten those money to bribe you? And when they do all that, what is the end result that these people are looking for? heard me right. When you go for that election, remember, these people have written their CVs. The same way you also write your CV. These people have come to you and done an interview. The same way you go for any interview, right? So the power now remains with you to decide whom to give your vote. Do I need to remind you to look back how life has been in the past 3 years? Why is it that most of them, one, when they got to that position, you could call them and the number is not going through? Why is it that now, just by a mere flash, they will call you back? Why is it that before you could not see the big cars cruising into our village? Why is it that every day today they visit you? Some even come up to where you are living, something that they have never done before. Could this be just a reason to confuse you so that you give them the figures we are talking about? And what will happen after they have gotten what they want? You know what? For the next 5 years, after the 9th of August, life comes back to normal. Your candidate might have gotten it, or my candidate will be the one. Then you and me, we go back to our life. We go back to the same neighbors. Our children go back to the same school. You go back to the same office with your other colleague who might not come from your own tribe. On Saturday or Friday or Sunday, we go back to our house of worship. And that time, we will not ask each other the tribe we came from. That time, we will not ask each other our political affiliation. Why is it that when it comes to election time, then all this comes up? Could it be that they are brought by them to be able to confuse you? Why would somebody come to you now and call you that you belong to tribal X and I belong to tribal Y? Do you really need that tribe? What has tribe done in your day-to-day life? The answer is nothing. My dear Kenyans, and especially to the young people today, I hope you will take the right decision. For the next 5 years, you are giving your member of county assembly the power to manage your life. If you make the wrong decision, you are going to stick with them for the next 5 years. If you make the right decision, the effect shall be seen in the next 1 year. And you know what? Either if my candidate wins the election, or it is your candidate for that matter, we will all feel We will all feel it. Their outcome will be to all of us. If we get a good candidate that will give infrastructure an opportunity, you will all use the same road as I use it. If we have the right candidate who will prioritize health, then it means you and me will get the health services that we need. If we get the right candidates that will give education a priority, then your children and my children will all go to the same school. The teachers will get an opportunity, regardless of where we come from. If we have the right candidate that will be able to look at the economy, for that matter, then within the next 6 months or within 1 year, you should be able to feel some burden going away. The pressure you are feeling now because of this economy, you should be able to feel a little bit relieved. Do I remind you that today, a packet of unga in history, Kenya is buying it at 230. They have promised to reduce it, but there is a but, just for a short time. What about the long term? So the person who will feel the pinch, the person who has felt this pinch, is you, Mwananchi, the common man. And if we make wrong decisions today, we are going to feel it for the next 5 years. The ball is in our court to be able to do the right thing. And the right thing will not come if we look at our tribe. The right thing will not come when we look at the religious aspect of it. The right thing will not come by how much we have been bribed. It is you to ask yourself, what do you really want? What is the future that you can be proud of? As you're going to the ballot on the 9th, shun away from anything that will jeopardize peace in this country. Let peace prevail in everything that we do. Big Brother tells you today that from today, I request you that you should not go to the social media and be able to insult your neighbor just because of a politician that will not be there after the 9th of August. Keep those comments to yourself. I challenge you today that if by any time, by any means, you have either a branded t-shirt of any kind of a supporter, do not wear it on the 8th or the 9th. Keep it away. You never know who might be against that t-shirt and what they can be able to do. I challenge you today that yes, you might have made a decision. Keep it to yourself. Wake up in the morning, get to the station, elect your leader, come back home and pray and wait for the results. This issue of now walking everywhere, you don't know what you are doing to another person. In the last election and the previous elections, we have seen people dying. But the people who are dying are not them. You have never seen the child of any prominent person going to the streets and demonstrating. You have never seen the wife of any prominent person going to the street and demonstrating. You have never seen that person literally at that particular time on the street demonstrating. Why do they just leave it for us to do it for them? And them are the ones who are going to benefit. Big Brother advises you today that if there is somebody who is supposed to demonstrate, let them go to the street and demonstrate. Let us sit back because we shall have done our part. Let us accept the Electoral Commission to be able to do their work. And when the results comes out, let us shake hands regardless of where we come from. Because Kenya is greater than an individual. Always remember our national anthem. As I finish, I want to leave you with a story. Two gentlemen were walking, and they passed through a restaurant, and it had some red writings that welcome, eat as much as you can. Your grandchildren will pay for it. So they got inside. They had a time to celebrate. They drank the best wine. They ate the best food. Everything until when they are full. When they were almost leaving, the waiter brought the bill. They were all shocked. They could never believe it. And you know what? It was very expensive. They could not manage it. Then they remember that, wait a minute, when we got inside, we saw a red tab. So they asked the waiter, hey, we are not supposed to pay the bill. It's supposed to be paid by our grandchildren. Yes. You know what? The waiter replied that, gentlemen, this is not your bill. This is your grandparents' bill. As you go to that election, as you elect your preferred candidate, just know that your grandchildren will pay the price. Just know that the generation after you will judge you. Make the right decision.
O God of all creation, blessed is the congregation, just is the worship of defender. May we dwell in unity, peace and liberty, plenty be found within the border. Bring hearts as strong as true. Service be a harvest and